Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have no idea how my kids go back to school this Monday. Today is Saturday. I'm doing Saturday and Sunday of prep work, getting ready. What I don't get done today will be in like a short form video for tomorrow because there are a few last minute things. But I already ran to Target, picked up the stuff that I couldn't get in my Walmart grocery order, which is due to be here in like an hour, as well as I did Five Below for the kids. Surprise, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I've done something little and special every day. Well, today I was like, you guys love Five Below. Let's go in and you each can pick just one thing. And they thought that was great, so I'll show you that too. And then, later we also have Sam's. Gotta go to Sam's. If it doesn't happen today, it'll be in tomorrow's short. But I just got a list of all the last minute things I gotta get ready for back to school. Caffeine, Starbucks was an absolute must. I do have normal reset stuff to do as well. I've been doing laundry like a crazy person because for the last few days, we've just been enjoying summer. So my laundry is backed up. I gotta work on that all through the day, but none of it's uniforms. I hung up all the kids' uniforms. I'll show you that entire setup. I cleaned out the fridge already, that's ready. I did that in the last video. I do need to scrub down the bathroom, if not both bathrooms. We'll see if I get there, but I'm definitely doing the kids' bathroom and knocking that out today. Just some normal reset stuff too. Target was really small, like I said. This is just stuff that I could not get in my other order or stuff that I really wanted. So like their teacher wanted gallon-sized bags. I knew Target had the fun limited edition school ones, so I got those. And then I saw these and I was just genuinely curious, so I picked those up. The older two told me that shampoo and conditioner were gone in their bathroom. This is the set they picked while we were in Target. Brianna had a burn on her fingers. She wanted a new Band-Aid, and these are the little back to school ones. They've got ABCs and animals. They're really cute. This is for the pantry. I think I finally found a way to keep the kids' drawer in the pantry a little bit better organized. So that's what that's for. I love the Starbucks pumpkin spice. This one and the Choi Bonnie pumpkin spice are the only two I get. They're fantastic. And then I saw these, which I love, apple and pumpkin spice. So these are going in the fridge. I'll make these at some point soon. Five Below is missing an item. Brianna got a small little Halloween squishmallow. It's like a cat vampire. It's so cute. Gwen wanted a little mystery bag, so she got this one for hers to hang on her backpack. Of course, I got one of these for the cats because I haven't been able to get my hands on one in forever, and they love these stupid things. And Declan picked this bag of candy, and Aiden picked that bag. So Five Below was really small. I refuse to leave my dryer running when I'm gone, so this I have to turn back on for a little while. And I do have a load in here waiting to be switched, as well as a whole pile of towels. And there are two balloons that magically survived. They just came out of nowhere the other day after I popped all Aiden's birthday balloons, so I have to do those at some point today. I'm gonna cover my son's school name, but this is what I mean with the organization for the uniforms. I've got all of Declan's shirts, well, a few of them. I only did 4 days worth. Everything else is in his drawer, but they've got all of his shirts, and then inside is his shorts snapped to it. So in the morning, I just grab one of these hangers, hand it to him, or he grabs out of his closet and he's good to go. Girls' closet has really bad lighting, but I do have this thing finally organized. All of Gwen's extra stuff is down there. Skirts and shorts are here. All of her polos are up here. And then this is Spirit shirts, like her special occasion, and then her dresses. So all of this is also ready to go. I want to get started with the clear bin first, just to knock that out. I've always wanted to put one of those rails in these cabinets where you can just pull the drawer out and push it back. But with where it's sitting and everything, it's not really feasible to do that. These will be going in the fridge. But stuff like this, my kids continue to push stuff out of the way, and then it gets in that back little part, and then they never want to touch it. So I'm thinking, if I put this in here, and it'll work where we can just like pull it out. I think that would work pretty good, actually. That'd fit down there still, and even if I've got to scoot it over to pull it forward, that would work. And then I can use this. Those can go up there. I've got two of them. We can bring like the crackers down here. And then stuff like this, if it gets pushed all the way to the back, and like all the different crackers and stuff, when I open these, the kids can just pull it out and have better access to everything that's way back there instead of digging through everything. Yeah, I like that a lot better. I like to plan our dinners for the entire month, but I don't stick to it like clockwork. Like these two didn't even happen, a different version of chicken, and then I don't remember what we had that night, but it wasn't pork tenderloin. So I don't stick to this like glue. But that first week back to school, my kids need stuff that I know they're going to eat. So the only one that's changing is I flip-flop these two, and we're doing quesadillas instead of tacos because we just did walking tacos. Oh, that's what we did. The walking tacos were here, and I did something else here. That's what it was. But all dinners that I know my kids will eat without a fight for that first week is a must because they're going to be ravenous. So definitely their favorite dinner, chicken Alfredo, is back to school night. But I'm showing this because my Walmart order is coming and most of it is stuff to deal with dinners. So that way you'll know what's coming ahead. I had to wait to knock out all of my printing because the school hadn't released the calendar yet, but I always print the school lunch calendar and hang it in the pantry. So that way the kids can pick and choose what day they want this or pack their lunch. So I gotta get that printed. Yeah, my printer is offline because I'm an idiot and didn't plug it in. Wow. At least I have fresh ink. I did do that. I'm also gonna print here. My daughter is doing block scheduling for the first time in her life now that she's entering high school. So I'm gonna print this as well for her wall. That way she knows exactly what classes per day until she gets used to this. These two items, this is the menu. This is my kids' academic calendar for the entire year. Says all the different events going on, no school days, no uniform days, special everything. It's all listed right here. I'm not showing it to you because it's got their school name all over it, but what I do with it to help you out, that pantry door on the inside where the dinner menu is, I will tape this and the menu right below it. So all of our information is right there. If you can see it, the other thing I have to print is the back to school signs that my kids will hold for pictures. Again, it's just something a little extra. I'm a little extra, you guys have seen that, so. But I have to print those. You guys have asked how I make them, where they come from, and I am using the exact same file from last year. I just changed the years for which kid I've got this year, and I'll show them to you. Here's the one for Declan this year. I've already changed the dates in the pencils, changed it to 4th grade from last year's where it said the 3rd grade, and I just make these in PicMonkey. I'll show you. Yeah, looks good. Everything printed fine. It prints a little to the side. It's just the way that I made it a bunch of years ago, but I don't care. If I want to, I'll cut it off. Otherwise, it just gives my kids extra places to grab. I use PicMonkey still a lot more than I use Canva. I still need to learn the other one, but I just grab last year's file and see, you can see that it's got this little edge over here as opposed to over here. I did that myself. I've yet to correct it. This is 2nd year. I don't care. But I can literally just grab whatever I want and I can change it to anything and it will keep the font and everything the same, and I just save a new version of it and go, but my original one is still there, still fine. Last one coming out, and yes, even I make my senior in high school do the photos. This is for Brianna for freshman year, Declan, and then Gwen's up here. The Lyra came out, so I'm gonna show you guys how they get. Look at her. She already knows. She's already had like 4 of these things from Five Below. She will sit here and lick this thing for hours if you let her. I don't let her do that because look, here comes the other one that knows what it is. So they're all gonna wait, and as soon as Voodoo wakes up from her nap, if she sees it, she will fight for it. Their backpacks have been hanging in here for a couple days now. She's got Rapunzel and then one of the little keychains that she was awarded last year at school. Now she has Hello Kitty. So I'm gonna stick Hello Kitty over here on this one. And then Declan's whole classroom is space themed and his teacher gave them all these. So I'm gonna stick this on his bag over here with his Pokemon stuff. My kids love stuff like this, but they also don't play with it. They know not to play with it in school. So that's the only reason why I allow it. Last year with Gwen, it took me probably a good halfway through the school year before I let her have one. And then her teacher never said anything. She never messed with it. So now I will let them have stuff. But if they do start to play with these items dangling from their bags, I will remove them immediately because I don't want a distraction in the classroom for the teacher. But for right now, yes, I'm allowing this. because they know better than to mess with them. I have to load this into her backpack still, but there's some papers I have to go through, and I do need to send a change of clothes. You will have to do this if you've got a preschool kindergartner and they're still doing it for first grade, but it's for a just-in-case situation. Gwen only used hers once last year, and it was because she was uncomfortable in her Halloween costume. So this is just a precaution thing, but most of the younger kids' teachers will ask for this. I need to start putting away the Walmart order, which just arrived. Declan's over here putting together some Legos. So if you hear some noise, that's what that is, but I'm gonna get started real quick. The only cereal my kids will seem to eat anymore, so I got those little chocolate chip cookies for the lunchbox, as well as Pringles. It is pumpkin season, so of course I've got cans of pumpkin, 2 of them. I need this for the quesadilla night. I needed 1 more jar of Alfredo sauce, more spreadable butter, iced coffee, because, you know, iced coffee, I need energy in the morning to deal with this. Another thing of milk. Declan likes the strawberry Uncrustables. I will also get the big purple Uncrustables when I go to Sam's. Panko, a lot of eggs. I'm actually going to hard boil some of these in a little bit. More bread to make homemade Uncrustables. Yogurts. Connor's yogurt. Cheese for the quesadillas, my pretzels. We're having beans with the sliders next weekend, which explains why I have 2 bags of chips. 2 bags of fries, 1 for burger bowls and 1 for sliders next weekend. So this is the full week. More sour cream, quesadilla night, and I'm making muffins. My smaller ones like little quesadillas, and my bigger ones and my husband like traditional quesadillas. So I have both sides of tortillas. And then the non-perishable, non-food items. These are the half-gallon freezer bags. I've been in love with these recently. More parchment paper, and then Brianna said she needed Sharpies. But it is like 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and a lot of this is cold stuff, and it just got delivered, so I need to get all this put away like right now. Another item I can knock out real quick is just to do her clothes that go in her bag. It's a uniform top, bottom. There are some underwear and socks, the whole thing. But this will live in her backpack. So it'll have access every day if I want to change anything out or if the sizes don't work anymore. This is with her, not staying in the classroom. Just got home from the Sam's run. The kids are over here having their pizza. They love that. That's their favorite thing. They ask for it when they get in the door, can they have pizza? So that's what they're having for dinner tonight because it's already like almost 6 o'clock. This is about a month, maybe even a little more than that, shopping trip at Sam's. But we also haven't been to Sam's in what, 2-3 months? Something crazy like that. The baby wipes are not ours. Those are for Gwen's teacher. The first grader asked for that. Well, the first grade teacher asked for baby wipes. I'm a little excessive. Juice boxes for back to school. Big thing of the best pancake mix, more olive oil, and the blend. Mini muffins for school snack. Uncrustables, because that's one of the few things Gwen will eat. They had the fall ones for the plugins. I needed some more of these because mine will die in I think about another week and a half. So I got that. Connor went and he was hungry, so big old pack of chocolate chunk cookies. This we're gonna make for dinner tonight with these chicken strips. We're gonna heat them up, cut them, put them in there. We always pick up butter and put it in the freezer. Connor picked up more eggs, so we have a lot of eggs right now. I was completely out of scent beads, and I will only buy them in Sam's because you get this big container, as well as Cascade. I'm almost out of that. 4 packages of the ground beef to go in the freezer, as well as 4 packages of the chicken tenders and 1 of the chicken thighs. This is my husband for meal prep. I could not pass up that comfortable ghost throw, and it was $10.88. It's so cute. Can you tell Mako missed him and that he was gone for longer than 10 seconds? The other thing we grabbed was new pillows because our pillows suck, and so we're going to try these. We haven't tried these before, so that's the only other thing I think. On the topic, since it is back to school or can be considered back to school related, easy dinner. We picked up the salad kit at Sam's, did some frozen chicken tenders, heated them up in the air fryer, and it's just fried chicken salads. We were going to do this with the rotisserie chicken instead of the fried, but they were completely out. But yeah, easy dinner. My little ones are requesting family time, so we're gonna play some games and then I'll get back to all the cleaning and finish getting ready for the new school year. Moving on with the prep work, I need to get both of their new headphones labeled and in a bag that's also labeled and ready to throw into their new backpack. There's out. Oh, I forgot. It came with cute little stickers. Gwen, do you want your stickers? They're little pretty kitty cats. About that small. I will take these little twisty ties off so the kids don't have to deal with those in school. Because hers also have lights, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the little battery thing as well.
I want to decorate the box
but it has the button for turning them on and off. I use paint pens for anything because it's harder for people to get it off. So I will use that. Now where on here do I want to put your name, Gwenny?
Anywhere you want.
I'm going to put it back here. And then I just use one side. So we'll put Declan on this one. Gwen, I don't have to put her last initial, but there is another Declan in their school, so I make sure to use his. The teacher's probably going to replace the bags, but either way, I'm still going to send them the way that works. So we'll put Gwen, we'll put Declan, and throw these in her bag. Her bag. Now those are ready for...
what about my shoe sticker?
The kids' bathroom just needs a good refresh. I'm gonna do the mirror, the countertop, the sink, the toilet, and I'm gonna spray down at least the shower head and part of the shower, if not the whole thing. Just feeling how I'm going on that, but their bathroom, definitely I wanna reset. My collapsible bucket, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing with that. I forgot to buy any of the liquid that goes inside the toilet bowl, so I'm just gonna use the scrubbing bubbles on basically everything. But what I want to do is I want to fill this up and pour it into here so that way the water flushes all the way down. That way this is not trying to fight with the water. Alright. See? So now all the water is just sitting right in that little part of the bottom. So it'll be easier for this to hang out. Same goes for the sink. Same goes for that. The tub's been done pretty recently, but that needs it a lot. Trusty little Dollar Tree brush. I got paint right there, and it's orange. Got it. Rinse it down. I'll do the counter last. Thing down. I might immediately regret this decision, but I've got my bucket to try and rinse this off. Yep, that didn't work. Hey, that kind of worked. That worked. All right, cool. But I did get myself just a little damp. We're fine. The toilet bowl is one of those gross things that not very many people like to watch them be clean, so fast forwarding. I've employed the husband's help because I'm too short. Aww. I would do my Swiffer trick, but it's just a lot easier. He's home, he can help. Yeah, I beat that thing up all the time when I do this bathroom. I have water like dripping down my forehead, but that's okay. Aside from a new roll of toilet paper on the top of that, this bathroom is completely reset, ready to go. Trying to make sure I've checked everything off of my list. When you guys are seeing this, it is the official Sunday. I do my resets a day ahead. So this is Saturday that I'm recording this right now. That's why I haven't set anything out like the night before. I will typically set out anything non-perishable, water bottles, lunch boxes, anything that has to go in the backpack. I will set that on the kitchen counter somewhere. So that way in the morning, it's just easier to grab and go. I don't want to do that tonight. That'll be tomorrow night. That's why I said there will be a few things coming in a short. Also either the same day or like Monday morning. I still have to hard boil some eggs. I'll put those in my little machine cooker thing tomorrow morning. I didn't get around to it today. There was just too much going on. I have to do a few homemade Uncrustables, but we got a whole box at Sam's. So technically I don't have to do that just yet. But since I have the extra loaf of bread, I might throw them in the freezer just as a backup. But again, that's something I will do tomorrow if that's what I decide to do. Or I might do a grilled cheese and tomato soup night for dinner coming up and take care of it that way. So either way, it'll be fine. But I really can't think of anything else I can do at this point tonight. I mean, yeah, I can clean my stainless steel. I can clean my kitchen with you guys. If you've been around my channel for a while, you've seen me do that. So I don't really want to do that in a specific reset for getting ready for the first day back to school. Gwen is standing here anxiously anticipating some playtime, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. Thank you guys for being here. I really hope this helps you get your house ready and prepared for the brand new school year, so that way your kiddos can have the best school year start off possible and as easy of a transition as it can possibly be made. If you are new and you enjoyed what you saw, I really hope you consider subscribing, thumbs up, all that, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.